So I believe we're live, or I think I'm live. We'll start a recording too. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. It's probably bad since it will hurt performance, but that's okay. So here we are, episode 4. I did review episode 3. I might upload that and share it or not. It depends. I have to make some changes to the video or just redo the video. But we got to take a little pivot here and work on this submitting a proposal for talk and documentation. Essentially, it's a talk about Git actions, and it's something I've kind of worked on. I don't believe... Let's see here. Let's see if I've already displayed some of it. Actually, I don't think I've uploaded the videos, but I've begun working on it with Sophie Wilson. I think I don't those repositories are stored elsewhere, so I guess no, we can do it in this video. We can pull these repositories in and just kind of get an idea of what I've done, and I can use that for today's exploratory video that we're doing right here, because I just essentially need to make up some tasks for all this work. So task 1. Review the task on Git. Oh yeah, I did notice my typey clippy is pretty loud, but I don't think I'll change it any other way. I enjoy it, and I like hearing it when I play back. Review what I've done. Git. Specifically, Route 53. That's all I'm using so far with them. I do want to use S3. I do want to use their bucket system, but I will not focus on that right now. And then next, plan out next projects. Yeah. So to review on Git, we have publicly available this Git repository, which is essentially a create React app. It has some actions in it. Deploy to CleanFrost. CleanFrost, you may ask, is a server on Forge. I don't know if I should have had those listed like that, but I think the benefit is I am going to remove these before that becomes a serious issue. You're unable to deploy. Oh, that's right. This is our advanced. We want to look at our basic one, which is studiojc.xyz. Very simple. This URL does not work currently, but that is essentially what this code is. And I'm fine with it being a simple little deploy like this, with my actions set up to it. I want to now expand it into another project that is going to be Laravel based. See, it's right here, Sophie Wilson level 5. This is our Laravel site that we have that we are going to primarily focus on for the talk or just the demonstration, since I can redo duplicate this one more easily, this single quick action. This advanced one's going to take a little bit more work to do. And with that work, let's just kind of start digging into it. So, oh, I forgot to set up my timer. Oh, actually, I do have my timer. We're 22 minutes into it. Oh, I see. We'll go with the recording and the live. So that's kind of our review there. Let's start working with Sophia 5 and these actions. Look, we even have one set up here for Laravel. Test a Laravel project. Yeah, let's try this out. Yeah. Add a simple build step. Perfect. Okay. It's already starting to try to work. That was kind of quick. 2 tests, 2 assertions. Okay. Very easy to get this test here. Let's add some changes to this now. Because we also want to set this up to deploy. Well, I guess that kind of depends. We don't have this actually deploying yet, I think, cleanly. If we go back to our stage site, which is this code repository. That was just our 2-minute timer there. Just make sure we keep ourselves on topic. Which, let's see, which is what we're looking at right now is get up promote, yeah. Level 5, deployment branch clean frost. We just set up these environment variables. Oh, I should probably not show these at all. So, shoot. That's the problem with having this live, I guess, is I can't show certain parts of my screen. I think that's abuse spent more time on this then. Since I know there's... I'm gonna have to fix all this in post, won't I? And by post, I mean like right now. Well, luckily, no one is currently viewing except the robots right now, I think. Right? Who knows? So we'll be okay. I just know I can no longer use this setup or scenario. Slack deployment notifications. I do have that enabled. Discord deployments, that's cool. I'd love to do that. So, I think we'll be okay right now if I just go through what I need to do and get it done. So this is our env file. Yes, this will be changed and deleted. Connecting in locally. We need to... Actually, the database isn't even working correctly, right? Deployments. Oh no, it said it finished. View output. Yeah, it migrated everything correctly. Okay. Deployed again on the 12th. It's still the same commit though, and it worked fine. What I would like to do is take this and back into this action for deployment. So I can kind of make it a little bit more customized and complex in what it's doing. It's not that... I don't know. I don't think I'm breaking anything well today. Just so many different things here. So many different ways I want to set this up. So let's get started. I'm going to go back into our code here. And oh, close this. That's level 1. Do I have it? I don't have it here. So that means I do not have this code on this computer. Let's go ahead and clone it then. Actually, I cannot clone it onto this because of... No? Let's see here. So I'm working on a character here. Namel. I only have level 0. Composer, okay. Oh, I know what those two parts are. Alright, so since this isn't an original character on here, we'll just clone it this way. Internal service server error. Interesting. Yes, I would like to update. Who would not like to update the display? Or console display, I assume it would be called? I'm not sure. CD storage logs. Dash and 1 million. What was our error? No application key. Yep, that does make sense. Yep. Since I'm going to be doing this a lot, I'm kind of pivot this whole video onto a whole new idea here. Let's see, get status branch setup command. Great. So now PG command setup. All right, great. This command is not set up. Well, let's change that out for us, okay? Open project from existing files. Not yet configured. Character, selfie. That's our project root. Finish. App, console, commands, setup. So here, signatures call this setup. Runs postgate clone. Such as And I think the reason why I want to kind of pivot to this one is that this is going to be very useful for a lot of deployments that I want to do later on. So what is it? String this, call, what is it? Keygen? I think that's the one we want to run. Do we even have an env file? No, that I need a. No, we don't even have an env file. So this will fail, I believe, which is perfectly fine, I think. I think that's a worthy endeavor to watch it fail. Yep, that's what I thought. It was going to fail to OpenStream. No such file or directory. Some even newer basic commands. Ex. No, it's just an exec command I need. I think exec kp. I wonder what directory this is listed at, so let's just do output let's just assume it will work. Okay, so we do have it working. That's great. That's good news. I don't know why I wanted to test it out all the way out, but we don't need to be any more really descriptive about this. I think this will be fine for now. So this command, if it runs, will always create a new application key. I don't like that. I would like to add in a check. What is it? JC2 JT reviewer. Have a check. Existing. Please. All right, so I think that's good enough for this little test here. So let's go back over here. Give her a refresh. All right. Why is it saying I need to regenerate that? It should have been, yeah. What? Okay. Maybe it didn't call that command. No, it called that command previously. That's annoying then. So somehow I'm wondering because it's being built parallel? No. I just have to add in that check, I guess. If it is exist, right? File exists manual. String name and bold. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot, hey? Now let's do ls.a b setup. Okay, see, look, now it works correctly. Right, let's give it another shot here. This is what I need a vi v. This is what unit testing would require, and I'd love to set that up for this command, which we can do. To reviewer a and the unit test added to this will also help with our git actions. Okay. So now that that's working, we got a working website. Okay. I want to change this front end. I don't like how it looks. I want it to have my Sophie's front engine, or the level 1 front engine. And to do that, that'll be our next thing that we're going to do. But before we can do that, we need to push this unchecked code to the repo. Oh, this is not what I wanted. That is a good show, though. Click on this. And we do have it feet, and so we want to do a commit. Let's see, let's add in a test before I commit this, because I do want some tests. And this is just going to be, I think, well, we're going to make a new thing. New directory. Commands. No, just command. I just like commands. Unit test, command, I don't know. Semantics. This has an example test. We're just going to copy and paste. And here we just want to call this setup command test. Yes, we want you to always add files. Okay, use cases, and then testing. That's you. I think I can just do this test console. So this, run the command, and I can do expect output. And assert an exit code of 0. Right now. The other thing I can check, a table. Table method might be useful too. Text table with those two, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, we just want to remove this. Test. How did, I don't know how work does this. So I'm just gonna have to set this up. Test. Test that up. Copy env. Now see, this test is a little dangerous in the sense that we should or shouldn't do this. That's a good question. For now, we're just going to make it very basic. So that means this test. I think output cert. So we want this test to, I've only got about a minute left on this timer here. Well, we're gonna go for a while longer though. It's only 28 minutes. I like to go for 30 minutes or so on these projects. And we'll finish out this little project here for the episode. I think it'll be good. Before I do this here, I'll look here. You want this set up, copy this please. This one. And now do. Oh, didn't add this there, Justin. Oh wait, two tests, so I need to add this test in. Creates a test application. Okay. So we need to go back up our PHP unit. Here, I'm just gonna add a suite. And there was our timer. All right. I won't set any other timers for us. I'll just keep going. Console. Three tests. I passed all three of them. Great. Now this is a very frail test, though. And it even, you know what the thing is? This test, when it runs, it'll change the application key regardless. I don't know the severity of that, to be quite honest. That's something I'll just have to look into. But so far I do like having this additional test regardless if it isn't a very good test. Because I'd like to test, set up copy, this is just testing out that and that. I should add in some like questions or something. I'm not sure. I'll look into that. For right now, it's a test. This actually needs to be added to it. So, add. Commit. 3 files. Commit message. I know that I'm doing this a little wrong in the sense that I should probably review my Git push strategies or naming conventions. I want to just commit and push this. I think it failed. Yeah, this one failed. I'll have to do it. What? Get setup command, original feature. Oh, I typed that in bad. That should be a slash. There we go. Okay, it still doesn't work. Denied to JCDDM. Yeah, JCDDM does not have access to this because I haven't given myself access to this. So that's a whole other kerbople of an issue. And unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to leave it here on the vid like this. I think next time for one of these videos, I'll have to remember to start it up and run it on my other Mac that has the correct authority and stuff. Otherwise, I'll have to change everything. But I think that'll be okay. So that concludes JC breaking something or anything. I don't think I broke anything, but hopefully I have learned some things and will have shown some things. This test will be useful for the next simplification and complication of our deployment scripts. Taking it away from this forge and putting it all into the repo. Oh, why did I close that? I'm putting it all back into this repo so that it can be tracked and also localized. Alright. We'll have to go on the right computer for this.